Hello there, and here's another Halo Wars review on the Hornet, UNC Hornet. So let's get started. Now this was my third Halo Wars set I ever got. So yeah. Okay, let's start the people on the Spartan first. Okay, so this is Spartan, a lot like Master Chief, but in Halo Wars. So it's like practically a exact replica of Master Chief. It's extremely detailed, as you know. Full arm articulation, full hand articulation, 180 articulation for the leg, full head articulation, and full torso articulation. You can swing the torso. And if you want to see everything about the Spartan and the Elite, you just want to watch my first video on the UNC Halo Wars Warthog. So yeah. Okay, so there's the Spartan. Now it does come with something new, a new weapon, and that is the shotgun. Now the shotgun is pretty detailed. Actually, it's a good replica of the actual thing, but no paint job, which really sucks. Now, like all the other weapons, it has that same problem when it's very big, a bit too big for the Spartan. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna put my goddamn Spartan. Okay, now, problem with this, see? That's the problem. It can't, can't really have it actually holding it well. And if you want it actually on, you have to have his arm perfectly straight. And then it just kind of looks really retarded. So, yeah. You can do a cool position. I'll put the thing down for a sec to show you, because I only have one hand to do this crap. Here it is. You can hold the other part like he's reloading it. So yeah, that is a cool position. So the shotgun's pretty good. I like it. It's cool. So yeah. And so there's the Spartan. It comes with one Spartan. Now the grunts. It comes with 3 grunts, and I'll review one of them. Now, so here's a grunt. Full arm articulation. Full head articulation, but not full leg articulation. It can go like that to that. And both of them are on the same wedge, so they can't move separately, which sucks. Now, they don't have another part, so they don't practically have elbows, which is kind of stupid, or knees. So you can't bend them, but they're very tiny. But you can kind of bend their arms, like they're kind of rubberish. They don't come with a weapon, but you can make them hold a weapon, but they're freakishly humongous. So it's pretty detailed for how small it is. It's a lot like the Halo 1 grunt, kind of simple, very simple. So yeah, it comes with 3 of those tiny little guys. They're very small compared to the Spartan, and they're about the size of a nickel. So yeah. Okay, now to the main part of this review is the Hornet. Now, okay, first of all, the Hornet was very stressful for me. It was very frustrating to build because it fell apart so many times. This is one of my most fragile sets. It falls apart so much. But anyways, let's get started. So this is based on the Halo Wars set, not the the Halo 3 one. Halo Wars Hornet, not the Halo 3 Hornet, because the Halo 3 Hornet, as you know, their machine guns are on top here. This one has a giant machine gun here. Now it's like when you first get a Hornet up, it's with no upgrades. So yeah, here are both turbines that make it fly. Obviously, here is the landing gear. Yeah, a lot like it. Now here's the cockpit. The back of it, back tail, bottom of it. Now the cool thing about it is the stickers. The stickers are actually from Halo 3. If you go on the Halo 3 Hornet, you can see some of these things on it, some of the details. Now, the turret can't move at all. which really sucks. I expected to move a bit, but it didn't. This doesn't really have any function except for one and another two, really. Okay, let's first start with the first one, the cockpit. The cockpit can open. So, yeah, the cockpit can open, and you can put you can put a Spartan in. And win his leg. Hate these things. Sorry, I only have one arm right now because my other one's holding the video camera. Then I want the other leg. Anyways, now the problem with this is that you can only make it, you can't actually make it sit in it without actually sitting on the ground because its elbows are too big. So you actually have to make it lie down, which kind of sucks. There went its other leg. So it's got no legs now. You kind of have to fit it in, like, you have to fit it through like that, and you can put it in. So just imagine if the legs be a bit taller. So yeah, and then you can just close it up. It's see-through, so, but barely. Okay, now, as you know, on the box of this set, it shows that the Spartan can ride on the passenger seats, just like in Halo 3. And yes, they can, but they're kind of hard to put on without falling. So you could have 3 Spartans riding this thing. Now, okay, a piece fell off somewhere, but there's another part of this that covers there, and there's another of that here. There's a lot of little details, like here, on the back, too. And some kind of like scratch marks, damage marks, things like that. Got more of that stuff here. Here's a Halo sticker. It has multiple sticker lights, which are kind of fails, but anyways, now, it has another function. It's a lot like Bionicle, as you know. You can bend this up and down. You can bend it as far as it can go, so that far. And you can bend it up. Now, problem is, when you get here, those bump things I showed you, they hit this little thing right here, and they just automatically fall off, so you can't really put it that far up, which really sucks. Now, the problem is with the passenger seats, when you use this, sometimes they can hit their head, and they can just go falling off. So that is a disadvantage. So, yeah, that's practically it for this review. So, yeah, it has this cool function. It can be used kind of like brakes, so it kind of like flying, and there's like, just turns fully, and it goes back, you know. So, yeah. Now, as you know, a ton of shit just fell out. This set is so gentle. A bunch of crap falls. So, yeah, it's one of my most gentle sets. Very frustrating. So, overall, it's a pretty good set. Comes with 3 grunts, 1 Spartan with 1 shotgun, and the UNSC Hornet. So, that will be the end of this review. This set is the range to $20 to $30, so one of those more expensive sets. Now, you can buy these at Toys R Us or other stores, other toy stores, or sometimes hobby stores. So yeah. Now, my next review will be the Locust. I'm gonna go skip ahead, and then it'll be the Wraith, or Mongoose, and then the Arctic Wolverine. I'm gonna show some of the newer sets, and I will go back to the older sets. Don't worry, I'll review every set I have. So yeah, my next set will be the Locust. Yeah, see you then. Okay, this is the end of the review.